Today we're going to set this ROM. This is very customized ROM, so you could do so many customization. Let's start with the home screen. So this is your home screen. You have your weather widget and your camera icons. So let's change the grid. So first go here, choose 5x5. You get more space for your icons. That's what I like. And if you want to change the theme, you could go to the themes, and you have to have a Samsung account. Your Google account would not work, so you have to have a separate Samsung account to download. Since I already logged in under my Samsung account, so it's not asking, but for you it will ask. If you don't have it, you have to make it. And there are so many themes, free ones, paid ones, whichever you want to get, you can get. And if you want to search, you can search. And normally like black, download, a bunch of stuff, so it'll take some minute. Okay, apply. So that's how you normally change your theme. So whatever theme you want to change. And if you don't like the wallpaper, you can change the wallpaper. If you want to have it for your lock screen, then you choose lock screen. If you want to for both same time, same wallpaper, then you could choose this. Or you just want to change for your screen, you can use this. And there's another app which you could use to change your wallpaper. It's called Tint, which comes with this ROM. You say allow, and if you just use the default, it will just make this screen like that. And if you want to change it, you tap on it and you choose play with the colors, and you can flip the colors. You use it horizontal, diagonal, vertical, whatever. Nice. So since we changed the grid, you can move your icons. You could have up to 6. It's 3 and 3, 6, and up to here you could have 5. Dolphin is an application I use for the browser. It's one of the best application. You can click on Dolphin and then go settings. Okay, it's probably updating, and you change the settings. No thanks. And you have ad block within that browser. You have to just play with it, and more you play with the application, more you learn. So we got this home setup, and now let's get to the meat of this ROM. Let's go settings. Okay, we go to the settings, and then you have a Wi-Fi, you have your download booster, Bluetooth, normal use, fingerprint scanner, and you have your hotspot, locations, printing, mirror, wallpaper, floating messages, edge screen. You click here. Since we ported this feature, so we don't have that edge lightning, so you just disable it because it's not there. So, and then one hand, easy mode, private mode, motion, and S pen. You create action memos by attaching the S pen while the screen is off, and then writing on the screen. Click on it, save the power. You click on this. So now you could write screen off memo. When you take this, when you cut off the screen off, and then take this S Pen out, and then you could write it down. And that's your air command. You just read through, see what's saying. Accounts, you could set up more accounts, backup, and that's the the modes for this ROM. So LED indicators, these are the indicators. If you want to have them, default, leave it default. If you want to change it, you can change it. Torchlight, so it's just plain easy to understand what it's saying. If you cut off the, so if you want to have it for 1 minute, let's say you turn off the screen, and then you press and hold volume up, it will automatically turn on the torchlight for 1 minute, which is very neat. And then you have your toolbox, your 6 swipe. Okay, so basically when you go to the home screen, that's fine, and when you do this, you swipe to the right, and if you set up a application, let's say you want to set, okay, so when you swipe to your right, it will automatically open this Dolphin, so you don't have to click it. And you can set up any application you want that way. Okay, and then your Super U is your root application, which tell you which app has the root access. Right now is only one. And that's your ad away. Basically, it blocks the ads coming in to grants. When you download file and apply, click on here, it was just gonna download bunch of files. Okay, so it's downloaded, and then it's saying you reboot your phone, then it will apply those settings. So I'm not gonna reboot right now because I'm making the video. So then this is because I'm downloading all these updates, so it's just going through update. That's why it's stopping all these, because it's updating, which is normal. And then you have your faster GPS. Okay, which is your content. Your continent is your North America, region is your United. So this app is, it does whatever it's saying, so you get a better, faster connections. Okay, and that's a Pareto clock. You don't have any clock right here, so you want to add the clock, which is very neat. And I'll use the normal settings, small. I use this color, I like bright, so easy to see. Alignment is always center. Font, use normal, because when you change the display, your system fonts, it automatically matches with your clock fonts. So I normally use normal, and the PM is kind of big, so you have to just play with it. Small, and then go back one more time, small. So now it's good. And then your status bar is black, and I don't like it. I want to be colorful, so you have 2 options. You could choose 2 colors, or you 4. I like 4. I use 4 of them. And then your options, the way you want them colored to show, and then as I go, you can see. Okay, so these are cars. I like DPI changer. This ROM support up to 640 DPI from 560 to 640. So this is max. If you want to change to a lower, then you can go between 560 to 640. So I'll leave it like that. But if you want to, let's say 580, apply. Yes. And then you reboot, and once you reboot, and it will change to 580, but I like it 640, so I don't want to change. So yes, but if you want to, you can play with it, but stay within 560 to 640. If you go higher or lower, it will crash. Okay, so let's go, before we get to the system tweaks, language and inputs. Okay, so this using a Google keyboard. You might not have this. I just update that keyboard. I will make another video how to update your keyboard, but if you have a Google keyboard, I update it from Samsung to Google, which is, I like this one more. It have more options. You have your languages to choose from, and then your settings. If you want to show the number or and show one hand keyboard height, and sound. Okay. Theme. Keyword borders. You can download landscape if you want to for the keyboard. So basically that's how your keyboard looks now. That's pretty neat. But once you have to set up the keyboard. That's what is the custom ROM, because you have to customize. You have more option to customize than your regular phone. We already set that S Pen, and we pretty much done this. Input date and time. I can choose. Okay. And this pretty much your normal stuff here. Okay, let's go to the battery. You have a fast cable charging enabled percentage. This, so you can disable too many icons, so I disable. So battery is gone, percentage. And now we go to the display and with fonts. It takes a minute to load all these fonts, because normally you have 5 fonts, but this one has almost 1100 fonts, so it takes a minute, and then you could choose whatever font you want to choose. And as I said, when you choose normal under clock, it will change whatever system fonts you choose. So right now I choose. Yes. Okay. So that's your font. So we're pretty much done with the settings. Now we're going to do the main tweaks for the system. Okay, so click up here, you go to the general modes, double tap home key app. So if you double tap home key, it will open whatever app you choose. So let's say you want to have your Facebook, email, whatever. If you double tap, it will open that application for you. So let's say I want to double tap to open eBay, and I'll say reboot later. So I just choose, and then low battery warning percentage 5, say later, and so we done the general tab, lock screen, charging dialog hidden. If you want to have them enabled, you can enable them. You just have to play with these and see if you like it or not. If you don't, then disable. If you do, enable them. And notification modes. Okay, memory killer. So right now this is your okay, that's your memory. Right now it's only 50 something, and the color, you can change the color if you want to. Six per row. You could have up to 8 or 5. These buttons. So right now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could have up to default is 6, so you leave it like that. And that's your quick connect S-Find panel. So that's your S-Find panel and quick connect. Let's say if you have a Samsung smart TV and you want to connect to it, then you use the quick connect, and then connect to your Samsung smart TV using these. And if you don't want to use them and it looks ugly or you don't like it, you can disable it. So it is gone. Okay, the next thing we have a device info customization, and you have all these information showing up when you pull down the notification right here. That's all the information, and you could change the number, colors too. So let's say text, you want to have it so now that looks different. This look ugly, but we want to change this too in a minute. So that's your device, and clock, digital. That's always good to have digital. Notification panel. Okay, let's do the notification panel first. Okay, so we notification panel is this, the whole thing. So we're gonna enable customization for that. So right now is looking ugly blue, so we can change the to something more nice looking color. You know, like now is the text background. We want to change it to something else. So whenever you do make a change, it'll automatically restart the system interface rather than for you to physically rebooting the whole system. It's just easy, just is automatically restarting. So, and then notification is white, so you can change something, and it's a restart, which is much quicker than restarting the whole cell phone. So now you can see it's changed, you know, and the clock, you know, all these numbers here, we're gonna change that too. So I'm just gonna pick one themed and just set that one up for all that. So all the clock, date, and numbers are colored. Okay, so see right now your buttons are just the plain, so we're gonna change that too. You know, I like this one. And then change the color for change the text, the one goes underneath. So we made 3 changes. Let's see how they look. Okay, that's the buttons and the color inside, and then blue is 2. It doesn't look good. Try some light colors. Okay. Okay, so I'm just trying to be within the greenish theme. So if you want to be in the greenish theme, then you can choose green. Pretty much everything. Okay. Right now you see it looks all gibberish because we took the background color, so it doesn't look good. You know, too many windows overlapping each other. So let's fix that too. So for that we have to put the background image for that panel. So I use this app to download a lot of ringtones and backgrounds. So let's try. And if you have your any wallpaper sitting on your gallery, you could use, but I'm just showing you. Okay, got it. Just wanna pick up anything, click here, and then just save to device. It's gonna restart, so I'm just picking any random. So now once you do that, you can pick this one up, looks better, click download, save to device. So it's item downloaded. So now we go back, gallery, settings, okay. Pick this one up, and it's already selected, so you could see on the background is now it looks more neat. And if you think the background color is so bright, too bright, you can change it to more darker, is whatever easy for you. Same goes for color. If you think it's too bright, you could go darker, and of course it's gonna restart the system user face. It depends whatever theme you like, whatever color you like. So we have this setup, and now if you notice the clear, you couldn't see because the background image is hiding. So what you have to do, just it is there, you can click on it, it will work. But if you want to see it, you just lower the density, and then you could see it's still coming up. And if I go more around like 200, and it's right here. You could see it now. Okay, so that's how you set up this notification panel. Okay, one more thing. You can choose round corners, which looks nicer, and that's what it is. Okay, and now you go to the sound modes, loud warning. When you try to loud the volume, you have a warning message, you can cut that off. And then you have these volume boost mode, medium loud, medium sounding, loud sounding. So I normally like medium. And you say yes, cancel out, because I'm recording. I use for that I use Viper, which gives you more control. How can you use your sounds? So okay, so see, all these are all all over the places. So let's go A to Z and say yes. So now they are all lined up. So you click, you say yes, you say yes. Okay, so once I restart my cell phone, it should work. Because right now if you go driver status, you say unsupport, because I have to restart. But it has more, it's just you have more options for your sound. So what you have to do, play a song on the background and then play with these settings, whatever setting you like. You have so many settings to play with. It's just amazing app for surrounding system. You just whatever setting you like while you're playing the song, and to see which one suits you. So okay, settings. So we were in system tune. So I say I don't want to have that warning, so I cut off, and I use Viper for this, so I don't have to set this on up. So we got lock screen done, notification modes are done, status modes. Okay, let's set this up. Network traffic. So you see these arrows, you can set that up. Download and upload, both showing speeds and how you want to leave this default, and font size normal. I know, like normally bold, italic, and you can change the color. Right now is white, so you want to have, let's say, red, and arrows you want to have green, you know. Okay, so okay, see up here is the battery bar. Some people likes it, some they don't, and I already have a 3-minute battery, so I normally disable. So I just go here, top, hide, so it's gone. But if you want to have it, you could have it, and then you want to change the colors, you know, whatever color you want, and you can, you know, change the, you know, you can. Right now it's charging, is showing, but normally I don't use it, I cut it off. We am gonna use signal bars, you know, how many bars, 5s are okay, and I want to have all these to my left, so I move all them to my left. So that's your status bar modes. We already have this set up. Launcher modes, we already have. Effect, you know how you want them. Cards, so when you flip over screens it looks like cards. Okay, so another good thing about this, you have this phone modes. So on here you have auto call records. So if you want to record each and every call you receive, you just enable it. Incoming call, outgoing call, whichever call you want to record, it will automatically record for you if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. And then you have an in call UI. So in call UI means incoming call user interface. So whenever you receive the call, that interface, if you want to change the colors, stuff like that, you can set that one up. And you have 3 options: image, solid colors, and gradient. So I normally use this, and once you do that, you could also select image and then background image if you want to. But as I said, I normally go use this and then change colors, which goes good with the red. So if someone calls me, my screen will look like with the background colors. And main colors, right now I show you the main colors are like these, plain. So if you want to change it, so I want to change the image. So let's see, I want to have him it depends what color you choose. So if you think it's kind of bright, you go dark, and then you see it's dark. And that's your log, favorite, add contact. You know, and then if you wanna use a picture, then you can go and choose a picture for whoever you want to. So I already have one. So right now this pictures comes in. If you want to put your family picture, and what you could do for picture is so taking too much, you cannot even see. So you lower the picture density, and then you could see the numbers. you know it depends what theme you like for your coloring. It takes some time. You have to get used to it. You have to play with it to see which one looks better or works better for you. So that's how you set up your telephone's main dialer and incoming call. So that's pretty much it. Now one more thing we have to do to set up your icons for your battery. So for your battery you have almost 1100 icons. So right now we are using a default under offline, and I could choose this. I'll change it, and then I go to the settings. If you want to make a bigger, smaller size, and I can change the animation how it looks when it's charging. I like number 5, so I use this. You can choose different one, and if you want to have them colored as you want, you could use these ones. These ones you can color them, pick your own colors if you want to. So let's say if you have, choose this one. Do you want to store this battery? I say no. So it's just gonna download. Once it's downloaded, it's gonna change it. Okay, so it's downloaded, and now once you download and change it, now you have to go into the settings and make a change to make it look big or small. Okay, show battery. Okay, so battery colors. Okay, so right now it's so too many numbers. You have 42 and you have another 42 in between. So what we just gonna do is just gonna cut that number off. So see that 42, which was making it looks weird in the middle. We took that off, and now we can change the colors. Let's say battery colors needs to be green all the time. Okay, and when it's mid, then it's yellow or blue. When it's going down, it is okay. You choose whatever color, as I said. You can choose settings. Make it bigger, smaller. And if you don't like it, this one, then you can pick another one. So we pick up another one. It looks too big, we just go to the settings, make it small, and then you could go to the change the colors, whatever colors you want to. If you don't want to, then there are so many others which you could just, they are already set up for you, you just pick them up, like this one. Say no. Okay, so it downloaded. Sometime it takes some time because depend on their network. So it download. It's too small. We just go here, change the colors. Pick this one up or this one, whatever you like. And if your status bar doesn't go with your colors, battery colors, what you could go back. So this is this, you can change it to something, so make it more appealing, you know. Okay, almost done with the setup. What I did, just change the background. I download a bunch of other background images through Zage, and I set them up. So now it looks like this. If you want to pick up one theme and then stay with it, settings, memory, color is too bright, and this is your previous color, and what you changing, this is showing right here. So right now, okay, I have not restarted this my phone, so most of them setting is still pending. Once you restart after you set up, then you will see more of your setting goes through properly. So now this is your home screen. You could change the color, not the color, the background. So once you set up, then you can start adding your icons, you know, whatever you use on your home screen. Let's say all I have, and this comes with the pre-installed your weather widget. I like this one. I downloaded from Play Store, Weather Live. apply. Okay, let me change that. What's These just my random apps. You can choose whatever apps you want to. You know, since we started, we had only one. Now, as we go through, we added more root applications. This is what I use, Weather Live, and that's Waze is for my GPS. Very nice application I use. You could download this from Play Store. Very nice. And another one I'll use to play my music is Rocket Player. So many options. You have so many options to choose. Once you have a music like MP3 on your SD card, this is I use for my file manager. This one comes with the ROM. Just the file manager. So that's pretty much it. You go through with this video. You probably have to watch 1 or 2, 3 times. And if you think I'm going fast, you can slow down the video. And once you go through, you probably end up setting up this ROM pretty much. And then you have this app edge. This is another feature from Note 7 Edge. Not native to Note 4. You can add shortcuts, if you want to this way.